Hey guys, Vivtorsing here. Welcome back to another weird video on the server, and I'm going to show you guys a project that I've been working on and suffering on, and it's the making FNAF single player in Minecraft. So on this server we actually have a FNAF world here with a bit of command blocks, and this is multiplayer. If I go in spectator mode, you got all the characters. I have night vision on. You have the office, you got the vents. This is all set up for multiplayer. There's nothing really special in here except the arcade room, this spooky room, and the stage. But I wanted to take this a step further and make a single player FNAF world in our server. As you can see, there's a bunch of command blocks. This is a painful project. I don't know how. I mean, I'm not the only one who made a FNAF single player, a working one in Minecraft. There's a bunch of other people on YouTube and Reddit and other websites that have also done this. They probably did it better than me. I'm just a noob and did the best way possible. I just inspired FNAF. I just made it. I'm taking FNAF and like customizing it, because as you can see, this layout is not that is different. I'm just making my own version of FNAF, I guess, even though I have slightly different characters. So far, I have built the entire layout. So I did this a bit differently. I built the layout, and when I was building the layout, I just planned a layout, and then I built it, which was a good thing, because who knew that that was going to be helpful. I haven't finished everything, of course. I didn't build a roof. I have this to make it dark in there. So if I use take off my night vision, it's nice and dark and spooky. Look at this office. I feel like I need maybe one more light there, but yeah. And I'm gonna give myself the effect again. Not e feed 9,000. No, 1001. Okay, perfect. That should be enough for the video. So here's so we got the hallway, we got the office. Don't mind the wool. We have the hallways. We have a party room, I guess. I don't know. A party room. How come I forgot the name already? Oh no. The prize counter, I think it was called. We have the foxy thingy. We have the main stage. Currently only one character work. I have started working on Chica. I only have Bonnie working. And then we have the parts and service, I believe is what it's called, with 2 animatronics. I still don't know who I'm gonna put here. I think I'm gonna put Foxy here. We're gonna have Freddy here, and a different character for this one. I don't know who I'm gonna put for that. So yeah, that's everything. I have cameras with signs, as you can see, camera, because I haven't fully finished all of this, and I want to finish it and then clean it up and make it look nice. But for now, we only have night 1 with just Bonnie, and I think I like it. So I built all of this, and then I was like, okay, we're gonna build all of this. Who knew this was gonna be the most painful? I mean, yeah, pretty much the most painful bit. Now, if I I don't know if I'm on. If I do team join. Of course, it's not. What the? I hate this, because on servers, if you're, for some reason there's a weird bug. It's probably also on single player too. If there is if you don't have a command that's this always running, every once in a while, the team will disappear, and that's the problem I have over there. I have 2 teams, and once they disappear, the entire FNAF game stops working. Same for this one. So for this one, I have the thing, I forgot to turn it on, and over there I'm gonna have to fix that by adding that one command. I mean 2 commands for that. So we have that on. Should I play the game first? Yeah, let's play the game first. So we have night 1. I'm in creative mode, but that doesn't make a difference. So you're gonna press this lovely button, and you're in the game. Now I have the command block timer thingy on, but if I move around. Here's Bonnie. There he is. I'm just gonna turn that off. Look at lovely Bonnie. Oh, look at him. Oh, I was actually thinking about not using the FNAF characters and using my own characters, like maybe players instead. So it'll be like me. It'll probably be like other admins on the server or players. I'm the only one who really worked on it. So we have Bonnie here. So what Bonnie does is that from the stage, he goes to off stage, so over there. Then he goes into the party room over here. Then he's gonna go over here into the hallway, and then oops, he's gonna come onto this door. Wow, I'm only has 60% power. I'm so bad. Oh, that's because I'm on the camera for too long. There he is. Close the door. He should be gone. Now that's a little. I'm gonna fix that. That once you close the door, Bonnie leaves immediately. It's a bit annoying. There's a little cool thing you can do. It's on the. Oh, I have night vision still. This doesn't work, but because I have night vision, you can just see him from here. The only problem I have with Bonnie so far is that if you know how many seconds he takes to get here, you can basically just sit here, wait like, I think it was 40 or 50 seconds, and just press the button and you're good. You don't need to press this 6 times basically. Closing it, opening it, closing it, and opening it, and you win the game. Because I don't have enough power in this game. If you have everything on, you're only gonna survive 10 seconds. So if you have this door closed, on your camera, and have a bunch of lights on, you're. Oh, hey Freddy, I did not even notice. Okay, you go away. Okay, it's gone. Yeah, so you saw that in the starting, I was just on the camera for like, what, like 10, 20, 30 seconds, and I already lost 40% of my power. So Bonnie does come back one more time, right at like the end, very end of the game, for a final attack, and don't worry, you just gotta close the door on him, and that's it, you win. I'm gonna fix that. I just need to take my time and fix it. So it's 5 a.m. Bonnie comes at like the very end. You can see like the commands. I have the timer, the lights. I shouldn't be using so much power. There's Bonnie. Come over here, Bonnie. I even have the sounds. Why do I call Bonnie like that? It's so weird. Hurry up, Bonnie. Bonnie. There you go. Should be gone. Oh. And the game is over. Like that. That's awesome, right? So, pretty good. So here is Bonnie. I have Chicas here. I'm not gonna talk about Chicas until maybe in the next episode. So actually, we'll talk about Bonnie later. So what I did was I built the office. I put all these, and then I worked on all of this first. Now I think I worked on it in the worst order possible because I made this harder for myself. I should have done the power first, the timer first, everything that's actually important first, then the least important stuff. But I was more motivated on doing this. So I have the lights, the doors, and then here's the doors with the clone command to make it look nice. And then I added sounds last, which was a bad idea because then I had to do this, which is fine. It's only one annoying bug where you close the door, you can still hear the oh, I'm not in the team. Team join FNAF guard. If you Oh, I'm out of power now. No, I broke it. Wait, what do I do? Oh yeah, see, the power's out. Okay, so we have a power here. I just explained. So we got that, and then I did this with the doors opening and closing. Then I added the mask on and mask off, which is this button. It just puts the carved pumpkin on. Not bad. And then I decided, oh, let's do the cameras next. And with the cameras, you saw the cameras. You get all the buttons with the names and stuff. And then when you're holding it, it teleports you to that to the room. And then when you go to the first slot, you go back to the office, and you can continue your story from there. So then I decided to add Bonnie. So here's Bonnie. Now instead of using a timer with the scoreboards, I was like, oh, we can use the hopper system like this. So if you have 50 blocks in here, I have blue wool, you get about 20 seconds, and then this is for the starting. And then if you have, I think 30, you have 12 seconds. So on the stage, it has 30. Why is there 34? That is strange. Why is there? Oh, because I was playing. Duh. It'll get fixed when the game starts again. So when the game starts, it puts in new it clones the 20-second one here. It takes off the redstone block, so it starts feeding the hopper stuff into there. Once the hopper is empty, this turns off, the torch turns on, runs all this, and it just repeats itself. So it's gonna clone the 12-second one here, take off the block, do this, and then go back and forth. So we have here, leave stage, enter party room, left hall, the door, and then the jump scare. So the jump scare is a bit different. This is where it checks if the door is closed. If the door is closed, it puts a block back here, so the jump scare can't happen, and then starts this whole thing over. Now what I want to do is to fix that is I'm going to put another system. I think I'm going to add another command block here that checks at the jump scare. Like, so when this turns off, when this torch turns on, if the door is closed, it starts over, else it runs the jump scare sequence. So I didn't finish the jump scare sequence until a bit later. So then what I did this I think I did this a little bit so I can test it, and then I finally got here. So I finally added a timer, and this is why I didn't use scoreboards for Bonnie, because it's just one long chain command block. So here's the timer, and it it adds the boss bar and it does all the good stuff, And then when you hit 6 a.m., what's the sign? Win. So you win, and then the timer resets. Okay, so then I did that, and I was like, oh, we're done, hooray. I started playing, testing it, and then quickly realized I forgot to add power, like a dum-dum. So here's power. It's always running. It always, it does the boss bar, lets the player know how much time there is. It goes down every time you use it. And then I thought we were done, and then I completely forgot that the buttons, every time you use the buttons, you need to lower power, which adds all of these command blocks. And then I had to change all these. So I had to change the camera blocks. I had to change all of these. I had to redo a bunch of command blocks. And then I got all of this. And I had to redo this again because I realized that I feel like this is too much. If you have the left lights on and the right lights on, you're using double the power. And I feel like you should use only one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights, and they're all using separate power. I feel like I'm going to combine them all into one, which means I had to go back and change everything again. Because I feel like, because if you're not careful, you can use all your power. I have a couple of friends who played, and they get very close to the end, and they run out of power. And Bonnie comes at the last couple of seconds during the game, which means you're guaranteed to lose if you run out of power at the end. So, yeah. So then we have the camera power, which is 1. The doors are always by themselves separately, which is fine. And then when the power runs out, we put the power to 9,999, which stops everything. I had to do this separately again because I finished this and then realized once you run out of power, the buttons still work. So then I added this, and then I had to change all the command blocks once more. It's such a big mistake of mine, but at least that's all done. So then I had to also add that to Bonnie and stuff. I had to add a emergency stop button, so then I can actually use we can do this here. So we have the game over scene, which gives you the game over. It doesn't do the jump scare. The jump scare happens with Bonnie over there, and then it does the game over scene where not that one, not that one, not that one. This one, the game over. And then what? Oh, I meant to put here, and I can't spell. Oh yeah, because I was fixing something. I don't need these. Yeah, I fixed that. So, it's either game over for the jump scare, and if you hit 6 p.m., you get the win scene, which you get the 6 a.m., and it starts the stop procedure, which has delayed, so you actually get to see the jump scare. and stuff, and then the stop procedure stops all the animatronics with the emergency stop, not emergency stop, but the stop command here. So yeah, that's everything for the game so far. I have this temporarily so I can fly in and out to make my life easier, and I'm working on Chica now. It's gonna be 100% different. It's gonna be randomized, so you don't need so you can't predict when Bonnie. I mean, you can't easily predict when Bonnie's coming. When the Chica's coming, it's randomized, so there's like a small chance. I'm trying with it, and it so far I didn't even finish yet. Give me like a month, okay? Give me like another month. I have 8 animatronics, 7 or 8 animatronics to do. So this is gonna be painful, and they're gonna all be slightly different, you know. So yeah, that's everything. So actually, I think I want to show you guys the jump scare. I completely forgot. And effect clear. So here we are in the game. You see lovely Bonnie over there. We could cheat. I'm still in creative mode and just go outside. If you're in, usually you're in survival mode. I just, you know me. We can see Bonnie. Hey, Bonnie. Bonnie goes. He's like, nope, not talking to you. Fine, Bonnie. So yeah, you can see Bonnie coming. He leaves. He goes here. Goes on the camera to annoy you. Yeah, go on the camera, and then here Bonnie is. Annoying, scaring you, hopefully. I remember one of my friends he was playing, he got so scared. It was so, I was watching too. He's like the first one I watched playing. So there, Bonnie coming in. And he got so spooked, like he was freaking out so much. It's only night 1. It was awesome. The other one, the multiplayer one, he didn't get scared in that much. But this one, he was spooked. Oh my god, it was awesome. I can't wait for him to play with the Chica. Chica's gonna. Oh, there you go. Finally, took you long enough. So I have the jump scare. It's not that bad. I have a few other jump scare sounds, but I don't use texture packs or anything. I'm using the play sound, and there's so many sounds that you can use. Any of these could be jump scares. There's some mobs that have good sounds to sound like jump scares. Like that one was just a rabbit screaming at you. I mean, killing a rabbit sound, which is the dying rabbit, whatever thingy, and it's just slightly adjusted. And I'm spitting all over my keyboard. It's all awesome. So yeah. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button down below. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button so you get notified when I make the second part with hopefully Chica done and maybe one more animatronic, because I have done everything basically. I didn't talk about this. I mean, it's just the start button. It gives you the team, takes off the button, teleports you, give you the cameras, start, and just starts the game. It's basics. What does this do? Oh yeah, and starts the animatronics. Yeah, basic buttons. I have a few bugs to fix, small things. I want to change the timer and stuff, and then work on Chica, which will be slightly hard, and then Foxy. I think Foxy will be a challenging one because as of right now, you don't need to use the camera at all. You can just look left and right constantly and win the game. But with Foxy, you'll be forced to use the camera and look at him. I think I have a camera on Foxy, right? Yeah, I have a camera on Foxy, which means you have to look at Foxy. And if you don't look at Foxy, he moves. He just runs to your door and jump scares you. Is that how he works in the FNAF game? I don't know. I'm using FNAF 1 and FNAF 2 in this. And then I twist with my ideas. So yeah. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and see you in 2 months with another update on this or something. I don't know how long this is gonna take. So yeah. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and bye, guys.